Outlast is one of those games that's for a certain archetype. If you get scared by mutated humans, blood, gore, and guys with huge scissors that won't stop chasing you, then this game is probably gonna really scare you. For me personally though, I just didn't find all that scary. The reason why brings me to the topic of what I think true horror is. To me, true horror is something that sticks with you. Something that you don't forget after witnessing. Something that you lose sleep over night after night. A great game that has done just that for me is PT. That game right there is hands down the scariest game I have ever seen thus far. That is a perfect example of what true horror is right there. Because I still can't get that image of that freaky lady out of my head. She's always there every night. She never stops watching! Now, does that mean I did not find Outlast scary at all? No. There were some parts here and there they did get to me. Not counting all the jump scares that made me crap my pants. Like, the first part I would like to praise for the game is the use of night vision with that camcorder. Most horror games like this use flashlight, and just the way that this game used night vision was genius, if you ask me. It was done really well, it was solid, it was much scarier than using a flashlight, and great job to you, game. Applause all around. You're geniuses, for the most part. The next part that got to me was the part where I was in the water, running from Pig Guy, whatever his name is, Chris something. But yeah, that part scared me. The main reason why though is because I'm a huge fan of water. Actually, I think the game is a valuable opportunity at that point to have like a sea beast or something chase you. Now that would have scared me. That would have been easily the scariest part in the whole game if they had done that, but they didn't. And I mean, it kind of made me happy and it kind of let me down because I would have been terrified, but it would have been good. So I'm kind of mixed on how it would have felt. But yes, they should have done that if you ask me. But then that goes back to the fact that pretty much every threat in this game is human. But that's a whole other topic entirely, and I'm getting off track. And that brings us to our second topic, the Wall Rider. The first non-human threat in the game. When I first saw the Wall Rider, I knew things were going to get serious for me because my top 3 fears are puppets, dolls, and ghosts. Given I don't believe in ghosts, but just the concept of them terrifies me. So when the Wall Rider showed up, I wasn't ready for it. I know a lot of people don't like the Wall Rider because it takes away from the realism of the game, but for me personally, I got scared by him. Was it done perfectly? No. Could it have been done better? Yes, it could have, but for what they did, I thought it was good. But I can see where people are coming from with that, so I can see it both ways. I'm kind of mixed on that, I guess. Moving on to what I disliked about the game is how repetitive it gets. You know those parts where you had to like turn the things on, but you could not turn them on without turning on like 2 or 3 other things? That part I think was done 3 times where you had to do that, and by the 3rd time it got overused. It started to just get repetitive at that point. Speaking about what got overused, the pig boy himself. That guy does not leave you alone for like the whole game. He is always there. He does not leave till a point where I'm not going to say or else I'm going to spoil it. Yeah, for him, I think they should have just gone with at least 1 more guy. That's without counting all the little guys that weren't scary at all in my opinion and had like no variety to them. Last point I want to bring up is the ending. A lot of people have different opinions or whatnot on the ending. Me personally, I'm kind of mixed. First time I got to the ending, I was ticked. I went through all that work, did all that crap to just, well, you know, I won't say. I was upset. I was pretty upset. But then after the game got done, I did some thinking on it and I thought, was it really that bad? And no, it wasn't. To some extent with how it ended, I think was kind of necessary. So pretty much I don't like that they ended it that way, but I can see why they did. Overall, is Outlast a good game? Yes. Was it worth the $20 that I paid? Absolutely. That's why I'm going to give the game 8.5 out of 10. Outlast is truly an amazing game that deserves all the praise it gets. And if you're scared by the things I mentioned at the beginning of the video, you're probably gonna be terrified by it. And that's it for me. Thank you guys for watching my review of Outlast. This is my first review I've done. I plan to do more in the future for more games once I finish them. I might, unless you guys hate this review, then just, I'm sorry. And as always, thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, I hope you leave down your like, comment, make, subscribe, and just hit my headphones. And come back next time for some more games or maybe some more reviews in the future. But until then, guys, stutter on. Woo!